Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to 20 something run. Yeah, and if this is your first time, welcome, please. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and yeah, I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. And today I'm excited because we're going to talk about something that so many of us Nigerian youths we do struggle with, especially post NYSC. We are being sold the dream that you need to go to school. First you're going to start with primary school, secondary school, then university. Then you be like, I need to finish NYSC. And after NYC, what next? Today, basically, I'm going to be ranting about why is my dream job so hard to find? Why? Please, I know I ain't the only 20 something still struggling in Nigeria to find my own dream job. So, yeah, basically, jobs are so hard to find, my people. Being in these 20s, it's trenches here because you are going to really have to figure it out yourself. I feel like I spent the most of my 20s worrying about what will happen to me when I'm in my mid 20s. And right now, I'm in my mid 20s, and I'm like, yo, I just wasted my early 20s. That was when I was 20, 21, 22, trying to figure out how my life is going to be when I am in my mid 20s, 25, 26, 27. And then right now that I'm here, I can't seem to really figure it out. And I feel like I wasted so much time and energy back then, really thinking and worrying. Because back then, I'm always pensive. Yes, I'm always thinking, mostly quiet, always indoors. But then I forgot to realize that it is a process that you have to you don't have to be hard on yourself. It's a gradual process, and I'm very sure I am not alone in this because there are so many 20s that we are trying to figure out our life. Okay, are we meant to do this? Are we meant to be with these people? Are we meant to what are we really meant to do? Because in our childhood, of course, we're all growing up, we have a career that we looked forward to, we want to be. And then now, before, mostly now, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be all these professional careers. And then you go to university. Unfortunately, some of us don't get the courses we applied for. So now you are left after NYC. Why is my dream job so hard to find? So let me just say, people, I got my first interview some months ago. Chaotic. Real chaos. I know I'm not supposed to talk about it because right now I'm not actually working. I'm supposed to leave it when I'm like working, earning like maybe six figures, and then I'm going to tell my grace to graph story. But no, I'm here to rant, so I'm going to tell you about it. It's a gradual process, honestly. So I got my first interviewed. A friend recommended me to someone rather, and then the person said everything, and it was a virtual interview, and that was my first ever interview, guys. And actually research about the company. I researched how I was going to answer the questions and everything on the day of interview, guys. Okay, the time was 11:10, yeah. And then I just like opened the link around 11 just to like check everything before the time like get to 11:10, you get. And then boom, the HR was already online, and I was not dressed like official dress. Do you get? I was just wearing like a sleeveless clothes. Luckily, I was wearing my earrings already, and that was how the interview started. I was a bit nervous, even though I'm like used to being on camera and everything, but they like being questioned, and I wasn't seeing their face. You know how virtual interview usually goes and everything. And at some point, I was stuttering. Because obviously the position I was trying to apply, I had no prior knowledge about. But then it's like all these like fresh graduates you can take in the position and everything. And that was it though, guys. 1 week I did not hear anything from them. 2 weeks, nothing. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 month rather, nothing. I had to like send a backup email message like just to hear, and they did not reply. I just knew that then you really fucked up that interview and you ain't getting no reply. That was it though. I chased everything. I move on. I apply for another one again. In fact, this one, the second interview, the people were really confused. They were really disorganized because he sent me They sent me a letter. They said the interview is going to start by 11:30. 11:30. By 11, I was already dressed and everything. And then I just received a call from one of the guys that worked in the company. I was like, they're already online. Where am I? Why am I not online? Uh-uh. And I enter now. I joined the link. And they're like, no, Nerix, it's not yet time. We are going to let you know when it's time. That I should come back out. I should join the virtual interview maybe like 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I joined. She was like, no, Neri, it's not yet time. I was like, oh boy, if like say these people, they don't know what's in the one safe. Make I no stress myself. That's why I entered Blackhead. One of the guys called me, gave me they're ready for me. I started. Actually, it was a position that I was a bit familiar with because I took some courses online and everything, so I was a bit familiar with. And then, please, guys, hope you're not sleeping on taking courses online because right now we are in the digital world. And everything you can do everything virtually, like literally any job you can do virtually. You can find some of it online and everything, so you have to really look for courses that you might like or you might pick an interest in and learn about it online. So back to the gist of the interview. I did the interview actually because I had some like knowledge about it, even though I had like no working experience. um I had no working experience, but then I had some knowledge about it. And I feel like one of the questions that confused me the most was, how long do you intend to work for our company? How long do you intend to stay? And then I'm like, ma, as long as I'm going to, okay. She asked me of my career plans toward the role I apply. I'm like, okay, this is something that I wanted to do. That's a big lie, you. Some of us used to lie in that aspect. I won't even lie. I'm guilty of it, Sam. What if a better offer should come? Will I be just staying in your company? But I had to, now you have to like just be official and everything. I was like, okay, I'm going to take more courses. I'm going to attend more seminars rather. Hey, cinema seminars, and to gain more knowledge and experience. Of course, I'm going to be the company as long as possible. She was like, no, no, you have to specify. Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? Is it 3 years? I'm like, no, be track be this. You want make I open my mouth, use my mouth, and specify the years I'm going to be there. What if you don't favor me? What if the pay don't favor me along the line? So I was stuttering, but then after the interview, I wasn't even putting hopes. I was just told myself that I didn't think anything positive going to come out of this interview. And then boom, later, I just received an email that I should come on Monday, and maybe the possibility of me getting to like start working then. And then I was excited, of course. I now sent him a message to ask them about the payment because we didn't really like talk about the payment. Because I know I should come on Monday. I'm going to um get every information. Guys, on Monday I woke up around 5. Prior to that itself, I did not even inform my parents because I was just so anxious to just get a job, just start doing something for myself. So I didn't even like inform my parents about the job or anything like that. So I went. I left him around 7. I took a cab. Sorry, bus. I took a bus. I went there by 8. I was already in the office, and then I met some few other candidates also. We just sat down, guys. It was around 11. It was around 10. Sorry, that the owner of the company, she came, and then they asked us questions. That was when I didn't even know that they are going to like interview us again. So I wasn't even preparing anything in my head. Me, I was just thinking of different things, and then they asked me. That was how I just improvised answer. Sometimes once you don't know something, abi, once you're not sure of something, just act serious. Just smile, look at them, and eye contact, guys. You need to work on your eye contact. Eye contact. I did good at that thing. Where I was just looking like deep into the eyes of the woman. I was speaking confidently, and they were like, "Wow, that's good." And I had to like go to business, like the salary. They told me the salary. Mobe, things are really hard to in Nigeria. When they told me the salary, I just calculated my transport from my house to that place. Half of the salary, guys, is gone on transportation. I just had to tell them that no, I don't think this job is for me because the salary obviously is not favorable. And then I had to like call someone and everything. I went out, I called my dad. My dad was just confused. What? Where did you get a job? Where? Who are they? They are recruiting. Where did you apply? I said online. Online? Where? Do you know where my dad's thoughts went to, guys? My dad just went straight to all these people. You know now, all these 419, they are going to recruit you, take you to this place, and then boom. That's why so many people got kidnapped and everything. That's what my dad was thinking of. As to like, dad, calm down. I'm not even like taking the job or anything. I went to my round spill. My dad was just so anxious. Like, why will I do that? Why will I not tell him? Why do I do something sometimes without telling him? Do you get all these protective parents and everything? And we went to the library, guys. He was just calculating if I had accepted a job with that payment, how much would have been left? We calculated transfer, calculated money that I was going to eat and everything. At the end of the day, it was just like 10K that was going to be left. I have to go to work from Monday to Saturday, guys. I just came back, re-strategize and think about my life. Like, it's not easy here on this rate. It's not. Our dream job is going to be so hard to find. Like literally right now, I don't even have a dream job. I don't think I have a dream job, guys. And I'm sure so many of us in our 20s are in this. Like, you find it so hard to get what you want. And it's just so fucked up, whether we like it or not, that we're in the country that makes everything so hard. With your bachelor's degree, with your master degree, you find it so hard to get a job that you really want. So, guys, I feel like, will I say this? Purpose is sometimes overrated. We just like make ourselves not to try some things that we might actually like at the end of the day, because we just feel like I must have to get this job before I work. I must have to know my purpose before I do anything. Sometimes you just need to just take the thing that is in front of you and just give it your best as you are doing it. And eventually you might fall in love with, or eventually you need to pay your bills. Because adulthood now scam bills day. You have to do some things to be able to make a life out of yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can't always depend on your parents or depend on someone or depend on people to help you. Everybody is just going through bass bulls, honestly. And please don't forget, this beautiful raffia earrings is, yeah, from me. Actually, I do sell them in different designs and color. Guy, patronize your girl. Because, and I feel like business is not for me either. Business is really hard. That should be another topic for another day, because I have a lot as an entrepreneurs. Are really trying. Like, kudos to all entrepreneurs. In as much as job are hard to find, so many people just go to business, and it's working out for some people. Actually, it really is. Kudos, like, kudos. If you are a business person, kudos. If you have people you have employed, they are under you, kudos. So yeah, guys, our dream jobs are hard to find, and we might not find it. Maybe not now, maybe later. But please, don't just fool your hand and be at home. Learn something, learn a skill. We are in a digital world where tech and everything, tech bro, tech girl and everything, it's really high on all social media. And I feel like we should take that advantage and learn something, do something, and eventually it might click just for you. Thank you so much for listening to my rants. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.